The amazing news of the U.S. Strategic Reserve XRP ADA Solana reached us all. If this money was really invested in these ecosystems, I needed to know how much would go into each asset, how much it would affect the price of each token, and how many tokens would be removed from circulation. I haven't yet seen anyone discuss any of this material. In order to cover all of this, I wanted to create a video, small nuances since they can significantly affect the total weight of how much XRP is in circulation and how much it is worth. This is going to be a pretty entertaining film, buddy. If this video is helpful to you, please hit like and share it with someone you believe may benefit from it as well. I take it that we've all seen this. After years of corrupt attacks, the world heard the tweet that a U.S. crypto reserve would boost this vital industry. For this reason, my executive order on digital assets instructed the Presidential Working Group to proceed with the creation of a crypto strategic reserve that comprises ADA, Solana, and XRP. Have you noticed that this does not include XLM? I did compose a tweet. I wonder if this was the real reason. Stellar chose to strike Ripple last month. Maybe this is the present cause, but if you guys recall, I truly didn't enjoy that. Additionally, there was a great deal of misunderstanding regarding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Of course, the amazing work is done by Eleanor Tarrant. She does a fantastic job. Do follow her if you haven't already. She truly is, and she does a ton of excellent research. We understand what's going on here because she truly gets us. According to her, Bitcoin and Ethereum will also be part of the reserve. The question is now, in reality, how much money will all of this cost, and what effect will that have on our wallets, which are our bottom line? Thus, I will take a moment to go over each of those specifics. I did want to note, though, that over time, other assets would likely be added to the strategic reserve. Ondo, at least you might see something like HBAR, AVAX, and possibly Litecoin come to mind. Additional assets might be added. Do not misunderstand me. However, at this moment, we are aware of the situation. Let's go on to the details. We are aware that the government desired to acquire 1 million Bitcoin before this changed from a strategic reserve for Bitcoin to a reserve for, a variety of cryptocurrency assets. Here it is then. Given that we were aware that the target was 1 million Bitcoin, we can subtract 207189 from 1 million. Therefore, since they aim to have a total of 1 million Bitcoin, we in the US would purchase 79281. We can actually determine how much money they will invest in Bitcoin now that we know they won't use all of this money, right? They intended to enter the cryptocurrency business. Therefore, the U.S. would have to purchase 792,000 Bitcoin in order to reach that threshold of 1 million, correct? Today. What the price of Bitcoin will be in a year or 2 years is unknown to us. I will therefore only utilize the prices as of right now. All right. Therefore, they would have to pay about $70 billion if they wanted to accomplish it today. Since we now know that they intend to invest in 5 different assets, I have included the amounts that they would invest in each of those assets. 1, 3, 8, 8, 6, 9, 4, 5, 0, 0, 0 plus some change. We don't have those information, but they could obviously come out and say, we want to put, 30% into Bitcoin and, this and this and this. A fair and even divide down the center is what I'm using here. I wanted to see what the price of XRP would be if the United States invested, say, $13 billion and some change in it today. Naturally, we use this information to estimate the possible price impact of the $13 billion investment on the price of XRP. We must make some assumptions and take into account the state of the market. At the moment I'm writing this, the price of XRP is $2.87. With some adjustment, the current market capitalization of XRP is $161 billion. According to this, the amount of XRP in circulation is $56 billion. Plus some change, the new market valuation would be $161 plus $13, or $175 billion, if we assume that this significant investment is made to raise the market cap. This would bring the token price down to roughly $3.12 decent. According to these estimates, the U.S. invested about $14 billion in XRP today. It might raise the price of XRP to around $3.12 decents. Nothing too crazy then. However, I want you to know that reducing the amount in circulation is how we may raise the price of XRP, and we can only accomplish that in a few different ways. One is by long-term holding, and the other is through staking. Therefore, if the US purchases cryptocurrency with the intention of selling it in 5 or 10 years, it will be placed in cold storage and removed from the supply chain. For example, I wanted to know how much XRP they would be purchasing. 4.8 billion XRP tokens are the subject of your discussion. According to these figures, the US government expressed interest in investing XYZ in the cryptocurrency market, which equates to over 5% of the total supply. Accordingly, an investment of roughly $14 billion would enable the acquisition of roughly 4.84 billion XRP. I therefore wanted to learn more where this XRP might originate from, correct? We do have the list here, however, it's rather hard to figure out how much XRP is on each exchange. Consequently, I took the top 100 wallets. As you can see, there are a variety of them here, including Ripple, Chris Larsen, Binance, Upbit, and Kraken. I had them, figure this out. Perplexity helped me filter through all of the wallets and determine how much XRP was in each one. Thus, to provide you with an example, I think that Ripple caters to the top 10 XRP holders. Additionally, Uphold possesses roughly 1.8 billion XRP. There are 1.5 billion XRP on BitThumb. Approximately 2% of the entire supply is made up of Binance multiple addresses. These are the addresses. In actuality, Upbit holds 4.44% of the supply. Bitbank score is 0.59, Coincheck score is 0.57. In essence, eToro holds 0.5%, 2% goes to Chris Larsen, SBI has 0.32%, and Kraken has 0.56%. Naturally, the top 10 holders, top 20, top 50, and top 100 are also listed. All right. The intriguing aspect of this situation is that there isn't much XRP remaining on these exchanges. If the total exceeds 20 billion XRP, I would be astonished. The remainder is in the wallets of Ripple's escrow or personal employees, or it's in yours and mine, correct? The intriguing aspect of all of this is whether the US government would be compelled to purchase XRP off the open market, or if they will approach Ripple directly to request a discount on the cryptocurrency. We would all benefit immensely if they had purchased it off the open market, but I don't have to tell you that. Since Ripple would be selling it to the government, they could choose how much they wanted to charge. Thus, we wouldn't immediately notice a change in price if they purchased it through Ripple. I believe that the United States would only attempt to purchase it from Ripple because they could likely do so at a significant discount. As a result, I wanted to examine a bit more information regarding the top 100 wallets and holders. We did discuss this a little. I will thus include a link to each of these URLs in the description. Dig through this if you want to put in some effort yourself. Do it, please. That would be awesome, in my opinion. However, as you can see, purchasing about 5 billion XRP would result in a significant price hike. Now, the fact that there is only one government is the reason I believe this is also very significant. There are 195 nations in the globe. Furthermore, some of these nations are collaborating with Ripple and XRP well ahead of the US, correct? You have the UK and you have Hong Kong, Palau, and all of these other nations with which Ripple has been collaborating, correct? There are numerous nations. What will those nations do then? Will they also want to purchase and hold XRP? Furthermore, it will be held for a long time, removing it from the supply chain, correct? Then you add banks, such as Santander, UBS, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America, hundreds more. Banks and other financial organizations will likewise depend on XRP and